Good. Are you
Let me
live?
just check.
Are we live? I'm
Yep,
waiting.
okay. I'm good.
Okay.
Yo, hello. This is the PB Community Podcast 3, and here's Xiao Yu again, or someone 23. So, yeah, today I actually thought up some questions. Not very many, but they're there. Okay. I don't know. I never really liked questions. I feel like they're more sterile. Um, so, what do you want to do in the future?
Oh god. Uh,
I always
yes.
wondered this. Like, what did you actually? What are you actually even working for?
Just get into, I don't know, university.
Do you not have
Get a
any
job.
like occupation you want to do? Just like whatever.
Nope. Anything makes money. Well,
Wow.
mostly in IT, yeah, obviously. But
Yeah.
as opportunity arises, anything
Mhm.
can happen. This is why you get into a good university, so you're able to set yourself up for these kind of things.
Fair enough. Hmm.
Get the key card.
University wise, where are you headed again? Forgot.
US.
Oh damn. That's why you did your SAT, right?
Mm. Well, SAT
Hmm.
helps with Canadian universities
Mhm.
as well. It's not just US.
Interesting. All
Well,
right.
they say it don't, but you really believe them.
Mhm. You're doing good. It's good. Now, coding. Have you done any coding projects recently?
No,
No. Hmm.
I'd be.
IV. Fair enough. What was your favorite coding project in like all your, you know, all your adventures?
I hate them equally. Okay, this is too edgy. I need to stop.
Bruh.
Uh, I don't know. I mean, it gets unfun after a while. All of it becomes a grind. But I
Mm.
expected it to be a grind at the beginning, anyways.
Have you been
So,
doing any more like coding? What's it called? Tournaments or whatever?
nope. I stopped like quite a long time ago.
Huh.
Contest stuff, yeah.
Do you do anything else than just gaming and studying?
Right now,
Yeah.
obviously, I mean, like, being healthy and this and that, the other shit, right?
Mm.
Like,
Okay.
normal
Yeah.
shit. But, no.
Hmm. What's
Get a
your
little bit
favorite
of,
subject in school? Actually,
bro, what are these questions?
I'm just making them up as I go.
I thought you had questions.
Yeah, I do.
These are your questions?
No.
Oh, so you just, okay, I see how this
I just want
goes
to
out.
know. I'm just asking.
I don't know. Uh, honestly, I mean, this year, like, this year, or just
Just in
overall?
general.
In general, anything that was some sort of social studies, I guess,
Oh, okay.
like history or geo, because I'm
Damn.
good at it. That's the only reason.
So sad you didn't like our media design together. Ah.
I mean, it's alright, but it was kind of like, in my opinion, doesn't you don't really learn anything from it, and you don't get anything from it. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
I
a
guess.
either it's a right, it's a grade farm, or it's like it's
Mm-hmm.
fucking it's a waste of time for the most part. Yeah, it's like a GPA booster, but they all,
Mm,
but it's not
I
like
guess.
universities don't know that it is a GPA booster. That's why I stopped doing them when like grade 11, grade 10, because you know
There are
it's
jobs for
worthless.
that field though, isn't there?
Well, yeah, but you're not gonna get them by having a freaking media design
Fair enough.
course or
Yeah.
whatever, right? You gotta go art school and this and that. And to go to art
Mm.
school, dude, having media design course and this and that, like school is very lenient on this. You never see anybody failing art or anything like that. But what you do see is people failing math and physics
Mm-hmm.
because school is not very lenient on that. So just by having like for example, just say, oh, I finished art 12 or whatever, they don't care. They're gonna get the people that has, I don't know, other experiences or like other
Yeah.
some sort of thing, right? So
Okay. Shoot,
it's
forgot. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, yeah,
what
yeah.
do you have to
You
say?
want to talk about current events or not?
Up to you.
It's just like if you're comfortable with it.
I mean, I don't know too much about it right now. I used
Hmm.
to. Oh, shit.
Let's see. What's happened recently? There's a big boat. There's a. Oh yeah, Bill Gates is getting divorced. That's interesting.
Yeah, I heard that.
What's it called?
I mean,
Hmm?
everyone's getting divorced these days. Jeff Bezos got divorced.
Oh damn! I
Oh
didn't
well,
hear about
man.
this one.
Yeah.
Hmm. Weird. Let's see. What was the
Uh,
PUBG website about?
oh my God. Can we bring it up?
Really digging deep.
Yeah, you're running out of shit to say, aren't you?
No. I just what's it called? I remember was it you told me you were like what PUBG reached out to you to make a website or something?
No. Well, I don't know. Something happened. Something
Something
like that.
happened.
That didn't happen.
That
Doesn't
didn't
like come out
happen.
that way.
Sad.
No, it didn't happen.
Damn. All right.
Not the,
Hmm. Okay. This is gonna be a really bad question. Do you have any role models?
role models. I guess my father.
Oh,
Yep.
interesting.
Well, guy is. I don't know. Yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
I think if I can be more like my father, I'll be a lot better off.
Hmm.
Yep, he's really successful, and he's
Oh.
a good person overall.
What does
I
he
mean, his
do?
temper isn't great, but
Yeah, your parents are like in
he
a
used to be
company,
a
right?
salesman. Yeah. Oh, back in China, there used to be a period where like the new businesses, whatever, just started in
Mm-hmm.
China, like whatever, like
Yeah.
European or U.S. businesses just started off, and if you got in on that trend and you did well, you got to get like a lot of opportunities in like Western companies, which offered a lot higher pay
Damn.
or whatnot, and yeah. You also build up connections, this and that, and you get. I don't know. I'm not gonna explain how you get rich
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
in that era of China,
Yeah. You
right?
went
But
far
like
enough
that's
if
more
you want.
economics, whatever.
Okay. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yep. I mean, I think I definitely always looked up to him. I still
Hmm.
do.
Mm-hmm.
He does have a lot of flaws, but human
Yeah. No one's
is
perfect.
what it is.
Mm. Let's see. What's some advice you'd give to IB students?
Work on anything extra that you don't need to.
Mm.
Oh
Oh.
shit, I forgot. Always know what you're doing.
Always know what you're doing. Oh, okay.
That does not mean to not. Okay, one, work ahead. That means to work on some apparently unnecessary shit, but that like for example, when the English teacher be like, remember the literary terms, and he
Mm-hmm.
like repeatedly puts emphasis on it, even though there's no test, you should memorize all of it because
True.
otherwise you're gonna have tough time later. And once you have tough time, you're not gonna have time to remember it because then you have a lot of things to write and this and that. So yeah,
Oh.
always work ahead.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Um,
some good advice.
oh god, I can't see it. Okay, I just have to base it off of memory to make this jump here.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how we're gonna be able to make this jump because I don't know what happened in graphic settings. I might have to relaunch the game.
Have you
Nope.
ever was it done bad on a project in school?
I guess. Um, it's us. We're live.
Hmm?
I see it in the YouTube. Uh, I guess on a project, not so much. On
Oh,
tests, definitely.
really?
Yeah, on tests, definitely, but on projects, not so much
What was it
at
on?
all. Oh, something. I don't know. Sometimes you just don't get the criteria right, and I used to not be able to not do that. Oh, shit.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Um, So,
You don't get the like you gotta read the instructions. That's one of the biggest things when you do anything. As a matter of fact, you gotta read instructions, man.
how do you prepare for a test?
You study.
You, like in general, like if you have like a
I
test
study.
in like a week, you just study all week, every single day.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I
That's what you're
thought.
supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. But
Hmm.
knowing me, hell no. I'll take off. Okay, I'll pick out 1 or 2 days to like preferably obviously I do daily reviews and I keep up on my shit on daily basis, so it's not like, oh, I have to relearn everything during the test. That's just not possible, right? And then like about 2 or 3 days before the test I'll start studying on it, obviously. Or and then I will, for example, I'll allocate maybe 1 or 2 days for this subject and allocate 1 or 2 days for the other subject.
Oh, okay.
That was necessary back then when you had
Hmm.
8 courses together,
Hmm.
but now not so much.
Now it's a
Now you
whole
can just now really you can just
relax.
it is definitely possible to study on the last day and get away with it,
Hmm.
but it is highly how would I say it, they just say unrecommended, right?
Unrecommended. Yeah, right.
Yep.
Um. Yeah. You've shown me your notes before. How do you even use those? They're all like just fragmented. I don't know. I can't
Oh,
understand your
like for
notes.
example, you don't even write the whole thing down, right? I
Mhm.
like to sort my stuff out in like a structural like kind of way
Mhm.
where it's like a skeleton of everything, and this way I don't have to record everything, and I only record the stuff that, for example, I know, or like once you do it enough, you will know, like you have a general idea of what is probably going to be on a test and what won't,
Okay.
and you
Yeah.
record stuff is on a test. You want to have obviously sometimes you still have to memorize the numbers, but that's just a separate thing. But for the most part, once you have a clear idea, I mean those notes only work for like arts subjects. By arts I mean like not literally just arts, but like
Mhm.
any sort of English subjects,
Yeah.
like social, this kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff, for example, like historical event or whatever, you have to have the order and the gist of things lined up in your head. And once you have that, so like a general understanding
Right.
on whatever you're doing, it should be pretty easy. And it's just memorizing details, which is never hard. So my notes aim to do that and have a. They kind of work for math and physics as well, but it's more
Oh.
detailed. Um, I don't know. It's just something that works for me. It doesn't work for everybody,
Okay,
obviously,
I
but
guess. Yeah. Everyone has their own type of learning or like
you have to
memorizing or
find
whatever.
what you're good with
Mhm.
and what complements your style. But
All right.
basically, what I aim to do is just the least amount of words and the least amount of memorization for the best possible outcome. Basically,
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
that's why I have it written that way.
One last question about school. How do you do your research for projects?
You okay? Well, depends. For example, if there's a general goal or whatever, you should first know exactly what you're doing. You shouldn't go into something. Well, okay, no. First things first, you should do have a little bit of background knowledge. But one teacher normally gives you like research to do, normally you already know something about it, so you want
Mm.
to go into a blind. If you have to go into a blind, you should do a little bit of overall research just to kind of get a gist of what it is and what's going on and this and that, and and then you should have a clear understanding. You should draw basically kind of like a chart or a graph and just have a very clear understanding of how you're gonna do it and exactly that. This is all planning, and then you
Mhm.
can start doing the research. You want
Oh,
to break
okay.
it into obviously you want to break it into parts, right? You want to break it into
Mhm.
parts and you do each part separately and you combine them together. This is the same way as they manufacture anything, for matter of fact, like airplanes, whatever. They'll first break it into parts. For example, the shell, the whatever inner stuff, the cockpit, the control stuff, the mechanical stuff, yeah, and then they put it back together. They don't just make, for example, they don't just make the whole cockpit together. No, 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 no. They make the windows and everything else separate, and then they make more segments, and then they, in the end, they connect it together. So basically, that's what I try to do as well. So that's
Mhm.
why you do need a clear understanding of exactly what you're doing. it's always good to have a direction first, because without direction, you can waste a lot of time doing stuff that's rather unnecessary. And then once you research, I don't care about credibility all that much. We're in goddamn high school. Teachers try to make you focus on that, but that's just mostly, not just mostly like for your future sake, when you have to write like actual essays that people are actually gonna read or whatnot.
Right.
But for now, you don't really. Oh, damn. For now, you don't really need like any sort of that kind of stuff. So I like to go on Wikipedia first or whatever that comes up in Google, right? And then obviously I
Yeah.
have two brain cells, so I'm not gonna like believes that the frogs are now gay because Alex Jones said it. But I'll do obviously apply common sense and this and that, and I'll see if it fits my argument. So this is why I mentioned earlier that you should know what you're doing first, because then one, you don't get the wrong stuff. Two, once you know what to search for, because now that I know what my argument is, what my main argument is, and how everything can come together in general, I am able to like again take it into parts and do research on each part and find the parts of the paper that serves my argument, because most likely only a small part of each thing you search up is going to be used for your argument. And three, just put a lot of time into it. And yeah,
Oh, okay.
still though, most important part is, so basically steps are general research, and then you want to, so you know what you're doing, and then you want to form your own argument. You want to write an outline of your essay, so basically have the essay basically written already, and then you want to fill it in with research afterwards. Yep. For bigger
Oh.
projects, you might have to repeat this step several more times.
Ooh.
It works for smaller projects. Just one time sometimes enough. It depends.
Okay.
It's oversimplification, obviously, but yeah.
I see. So it's not like that complicated. It's just simple.
It's
Plan,
very simple.
do. Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass to get started in. This is why I have grown to procrastinate on research projects and just fucking do them last second, because it's very intimidating at the beginning, and it's
Yeah.
even if you've done it a million times before, it's very intimidating and you just don't want to start it. But once you do, it's not very difficult.
Okay.
Personally, you want to get
agree.
personally, I like to get in the groove and finish things off in a single go. So I'll come back home and I'll procrastinate all the way up to like, okay, don't tell my social teacher or whatever. I'll procrastinate. Well, she knows. She knows. That doesn't matter.
It's fine.
Dude, a top mark, like I think second or first, like geo mark across all grade or whatever.
I don't think teachers
I
care
don't
when
know.
we sleep.
Yeah, I don't care. I will start at like 10 or something. This is terrible. Don't follow this advice. I'll start
Nah,
at
I do the
10
same
or
thing.
something.
I do the same thing.
Occasionally, but not obviously not all the time. Because if I do this all the time, I'm never gonna be able to finish anything. Like tiny projects, you know. For example, I'm talking about stuff like, oh, you just have to write like a, I don't know,
Essay.
like a short essay under 1,000 words or whatever. You
Bruh?
can just do that.
You actually start that at 10?
Yeah.
Oh my
Sometimes
god.
2,000 word essays or 3,000 word essays. I finished my mock IA when we started at 11 and finished at 1:15. It is okay. It's
What the
it's all
hell?
the same shit. Yeah, well, over the day I would have already completed the first two steps, so I know my argument, I know what I'm gonna do, and all I need to do is just fill it in and write. And writing, I like to do it in a single go, because yeah, personally, my style changes slightly. Depends on like if I write in two goes, it wouldn't be as smooth. Like it wouldn't be as smooth, and there just wouldn't be like I don't know. It's hard to get started. That's the biggest part. So once it gets started, you want to capitalize on the fact that you already started, and you might as well finish it. You know, I like doing that. Not necessarily a good thing for bigger papers. It will not work, but you can also break into sections to do the same thing. So I don't know. That's what I do. It's not a good thing. I mean, I don't do it all the time, but occasionally I do it, and it does work. Just, I mean, obviously not the fucking procrastination part. Don't do that. But the other rest of the parts, yeah, do that. Works for me. I think it works for most people. I mean, I learned it from somebody else as well.
Xiao Yu, what are you gonna do about your volunteer hours?
I already have volunteer hours.
Really?
Oh, well, volunteer hours for me is just CAS, I think. I don't think I need any extra volunteer hours. I mean, has anyone actually not graduated because of volunteer hours? I don't think that's, I don't think they're gonna do that to you. Like, Like, dude,
Who
you get straight
knows?
sevens and then you don't graduate because of volunteer out. Come on.
Comedy.
Concert would
Comedy.
desperately try. No, that's not what happen. The concert would always and will desperately try to get you to do it. And especially in COVID, you can be like, oh, it's tough and this and that, and you have a lot of excuses. I don't think they're gonna really
Wow.
be too tough on it. And then you can be like, I'll just do it after graduation or whatever, and it'll be fine.
What?
And yeah, I mean, the school don't want you to not graduate. They hate it when you don't graduate. This is why they try their ass off to get people like that completely does not give a shit to study because they can't fucking have people not graduating. That hurts
Oh, it
their
makes them
reputation
look bad, right?
and their job. Exactly. Their job is to make people graduate. If they don't, they're gonna get fired. Let's say the worst case scenario, right? So like they don't. We have the common goal in mind here, so we'll be okay. I have volunteer hours. I used to do. Oh yeah, you don't know, so I'll explain it. Yeah, I used to do like a translation volunteer at this
Damn.
hour of code event. Yep. So like basically Canadian teacher teaches some kids from like
This
Chinese
year?
kids.
Grade 11?
Yeah, I mean it's not in school. I always find volunteer
Oh, damn.
opportunities outside of school. What you
Okay.
do on? Oh, I mean you cafeteria shit. Come on, that's like slave labor. I'm not doing that.
I hear Toby's reading books to dogs.
Oh my god, probably. I mean, I'll totally believe that. I mean, I will fucking do that. Come on, bro. You get to be
Like,
with
what the
dogs
heck?
for a free volunteer. Like what?
I don't even understand.
That
It's
is
in a
trolling,
library,
bro.
some program. I don't get it.
Dude, I gotta get into that. You gotta hook me up. I will
Don't
go
get
ask him
it.
or something like that. I mean, I'm down.
Mm.
That's like win-win, no matter how you look at it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. They pay you or like whatever to read books to dogs. Come on, bro. How much easier can it get?
Mm.
How much better can it get? Yeah, a lot of things actually count as volunteer hours. For example, me now making tutorials online about different things counts for volunteer hours.
What? Wait.
Because all that matters, well, counts for CAS hours. Not sure about volunteer hours, but
I
CAS
think they're
hours. And
separated.
CAS, I don't know. Neither do I.
But you're fine on volunteer
Yeah.
hours anyways, right?
It's
So it doesn't
fine.
matter.
I will just
Yeah.
lock the hours twice.
Wait, don't say that here. Wait.
I mean, there's no. They didn't say. I mean, I did it. I didn't lie about it, but they
Okay,
didn't say
okay.
that you
Yeah,
can't
say
lock
that,
hours
say
twice.
that.
I did the hours. I don't know if there's a restriction against that. I don't think there is. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Bro,
But,
no,
yeah,
man.
I'm not too worried about it. Make tutorials for online. Apparently
Really?
counts as CAS volunteer, so I assume CAS volunteer is much harder than normal school volunteers. So because normal school volunteers will count as jobs. I used to have a white collar job at like a IT company called OrderBot.
Yeah, that really
downtown.
surprised me.
So that counted, and I used to have different other things as well. Jobs also count. A lot of things count. Any sort of extracurricular actually counts. It's not just strictly like
So,
volunteer.
what happened
So-
again? You had that job, right? Like some IT place? It was like an apprenticeship or something?
Coronavirus hit.
Oh, you just got
I
laid
can
off due to
explain
coronavirus? Is that it?
Nope, I
No?
never went back because coronavirus hit, and I have IB.
Oh, you just quit your
Oh.
job basically. You didn't get fired.
Not really. I
Hmm?
can come back anytime.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Okay then. They want you that badly? Jeez.
Nope. Well,
What?
Okay. Okay. To be fair, my mom know the boss,
Ah.
and I did quite a good job there. I did my job. It was a very basic job, but I did it really good, and there's no pay. So why would they not want you back?
Oh,
This is why
there's no pay.
college
Okay.
students never fails to find internships, because the government pays for internships.
Sure.
I mean, they don't pay me, right? Because I'm not a college student, but the
Jesus
government pays
Christ.
for like actual internships. So basically, the companies are hiring people for almost free on their expense. so
And
why
they
don't
get
want
paid?
it, right? Well, yeah, because the government pays for internships.
Jesus.
You know, there's a program that does that, right?
I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, the Orange Party, I forgot what their name is. The Orange Party,
Orange
like wants to raise it. I don't know what it's called.
I don't
can't
remember either.
NDP.
Oh, NDP,
right?
yeah.
It's NDP. Yeah, they want to raise the thing, which is good. I don't know. Just random fact.
Okay.
Oh, choke.
Huh. Interesting. Well, let's move on from that, I guess, now.
you gotten into your scripted parts yet?
What? You
Have
know,
you
like
gotten
that
into your
entire
scripted part?
segment, that was from one
Yeah.
question. I made everything else up from there. From the PUBG
Yeah, good.
website
All
until
right.
now.
Because otherwise, if I was like, if that's your scripted part, damn, dude,
Dude, I made that all up. I'm pretty proud from the PUBG part till now.
damn, bro. Good enough. All right. Well,
Okay, next, yeah. What was it? I wanted to just ask you. I don't know. It's kind of feel kind of bad for going back, but Overwatch. You're what's it called? Getting to top 500 with what Widowmaker?
yep.
Only?
Widow main. Not only because you
What?
have to flex sometimes, but pretty much.
Bruh?
Dude, I main Widow. Main means you have more than 80% of your hours in Widow. Actually, that's not
Why?
true.
Why?
Because Widow hard carry. Okay, oh, okay, let me break it down to you. I'm actually gonna make a video on this, but
Okay.
you know, it is whatever. So, okay. So, basically, so there's a few things to carrying.
Uh-huh.
One, if you want to rank up quickly without a proper team. Well, now I have a proper team, so that I'm playing less Widow, but almost 100, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
90% as well. But
Your
okay. Anyways,
stacks.
so if you're playing without a proper team, you need to carry. Because if you don't carry, then your team. Okay, assume matchmaking is perfect. Then your team is gonna be equally skilled as the enemy team.
Right.
So you need to be the one. You always need to be the one making the impact here. Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to rank up. Because your team and enemy team, like assuming matchmaking is perfect, is gonna have a 50-50 chance of winning. So you need to be the impact. But therefore, no matter how it is, and most of the time your team is gonna be worse, whatever. So no matter how it was, if you want to pull your win rate largely above 50%, you need to be carrying, without a doubt. And I always forget how to do this part. Hold on, not much right here. So, there's basically to carry, you need to play DPS. DPS is damage dealers. You cannot
Okay.
play any sort of support role, such as tanks or healers, because tanks or healers depend on your team, and they are very hard to carry with. If your team doesn't quite, especially in lower ranks, if your teams don't get the kills, you can't do anything about oh shit. You can't do anything about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is why you play DPS, and now we're getting into the more funky stuff. So why do I choose Widow over other DPS?
I
It's
remember
because
back when we played with the Phoebe, you called her like garbage. You're like, why ever play Widow?
Widow is so bad. Widow is really so, they nerfed her into the ground. Either the
What?
she is just insanely broken in Pro League, that's why they nerfed her into the ground. But yeah, she is
What?
pretty garbage.
What?
But
What?
she is bad. She
What?
is definitely bad. But hear me out.
What?
Here's why.
What?
She's good for solo, especially soloing.
So
Um,
confused.
in the team, there's definitely better choices, 100%. But I used to play solo a lot because I have no friends. But
No friends that
but
play competitive.
but so okay, let's say DPS. There's basically uh 3 types of DPS. One is consistent damage dealers. This mostly consists of people who are able to fire fully automatic weapons or like high damage over time but low burst damage characters. This is like Soldier, Bastion, and anybody like that, right? You get what I'm saying? Like Rifle, consistent damage over time. These guys are supposed to be your shield breakers. They break down enemy shields. They kill enemy tanks because they do consistent and large damage over time.
Right.
They might have one of the highest DPS in the game, but they're
Ah.
okay. And then you have, let me just go roll types first. Then you have the annoying piece of shit. These
Tracer?
characters basically, yeah, place Tracer, Genji, Sombra, anybody that can go back in the enemy's back line without being killed immediately. These people are really hard to main, and they can be good, but it does also. I'll talk about why I main these third types the last. So you got these guys, right? And
Mm-hmm.
these guys normally don't have a lot of health. They don't do a lot of damage over time, but they
Right.
do some amount of poke damage, and mostly just to annoy the enemy team, or to like annoy like major targets such as Bastion or whatnot. Um, and then you have the third, the basically what I like to call the burst damage dealers. These guys either can do massive. These guys might do like relatively low damage over time, in exchange for the ability to do a huge amount of damage in a very short amount of time. This includes McCree,
Mm-hmm.
Ash, Widow, and Hanzo. With Widow and Hanzo being like more of this type than McCree and Ash. This is not to say the McCree and Ash are worse though. Definitely not. Definitely not. But okay, so basically these guys all have potential to one-shot enemies.
Right.
Why do you need one shot? Okay, let me explain now. Because okay, so first things first, you in lower ranks, one of the biggest things is that people always play out of position or have poor game sense.
Mm.
You with consistent damage, you only one-shot characters or burst damage characters are able to take advantage of this. This means that, for example, if their healer is running out of the Ryan shield and just kind of like inting, like occasionally with soldier or somebody like that does damage over time, you're not gonna be able to punish him that hard. You're gonna be able to, for example, take out half his HP, but you're not gonna be able to kill him. In the end, it's still a 6v6. And in this game, once the enemy runs behind a shield or behind cover, they're gonna be immediately healed back to full HP. So
Right.
it is as if you did nothing at all. But with, for example, Widow or any burst damage character, you're able to punish them by simply, if you're good enough, obviously, given that you're good enough, and I am, just instantly killing them, right? Because once you instantly kill them, it becomes a 5v6, and this is something that only one shot or almost one shot like burst damage characters are able to do. First, second, most burst damage characters, like I said, can play, not they don't have to, but mostly can play from the back lines where there's not a lot of dangers. Obviously, you can get dived, but at lower elo, players often don't know what to do or how to dive properly, and just basically feeding you kills, right? So what this allows you to do is to play with minimum team support. Since you're in the back lines, you're not going to be taking damage all the time.
Right.
So if your tank is shit or if your healer is shit, which they often are in lower ranks, you don't need to rely on them at all. Or well, you do need to rely on them, but you don't need to rely on them as much as if you're playing another character that is always on the front line and taking damage and such, right? So one, you can punish enemy team for playing out of position. Two, you don't get punished yourself that often, therefore you don't need as much team support. So basically, this capitalizes on enemies being shit, and this avoids the problem of you being shit. That's pretty much the biggest. Yeah, I mean, aren't these the complaints of like lower tier players?
Yeah, I guess.
Right? Either an enemy bad, but we just kind of somehow kind of throw, or our team is really bad and there's nothing can do. This is the common complaint. So take the complaint and you find a solution for it, and that's the solution, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then also, there is another. Well, these are the two main reasons, but these are the two main reasons. There are more reasons to pick Widow, but I mostly just pick her for the one-shot capability and like what I just said. It is a very hard character to get good at, though. It's definitely not worth it. I play her because I used to play her back in 2016. Yeah, because I don't know. Back then she was pretty decent. She had 200 HP. Now she had 175. Her grapple hook, her only mobility option is nerfed. It used to be 6 seconds, and now it's 12, and becomes unusable as a way to get inside and get outside, so you can't flank with her anymore. If you do flank with her, you either need very good team support or you gotta take a huge risk. And even with very good team support, you're still taking a huge risk sometimes. And then they nerfed her now, like just recently, like in February, I think. They nerfed her scoping time. This nerf is huge. Yeah, basically she used to take 0.8 seconds to scope in. Oh no. But now she takes a whole second to scope in. What this does is that it lowers her damage per second by 20%. Basically. That's huge. And it completely fucks you over. For example, let's say you put 1,000 hours into getting good with Widow. Then at that point, it becomes muscle memory to click it every 0.8 seconds. But now it's suddenly 1 second. Then none of your shots are fully charged.
Oh, it's not scope in time.
Oh, Anrui!
It's not scoping time. She scopes in instantly, but you have to have your charge up to full to kill people. If it's not full, she does like almost no damage. So yeah, that's that.
So you said that Widowmaker is really at like lower ranks, but you're like at 3,000. What's the difference?
Not as good because, well, obviously at higher ranks as 3,000 or where I am almost top 500 now actually, it's you need to be able to play other things. You can't just obviously one trick Widow,
One
right?
trick.
You can't do that, right? I mean, I'm mostly one trick because she's very hard carry. So regardless how well your team is doing, as long as you're able to do well, you're still able to carry for the most part. But in higher ranks, it is definitely tougher, and I find myself a lot of times having to go and play someone like Reaper, Hog, or like a support or something like that to just like beef
You
up our
can't
team comp.
swap out DPS though.
Yeah, you can just press H. and
No,
just, like,
okay,
swap
wait,
out.
no.
Forgot
You
about
mean
that.
Roku? Roku is gay. No one plays Roku.
No,
Well,
no,
people
no,
do it,
no,
but
no.
it's
Like
gay.
in game, you can just press H and switch characters, right?
No, he mean Roku.
Oh.
Where you're
I was
locked
talking about
into
Roku.
DPS.
Oh.
Well, I only open because open's only okay. Open's the only way to really play Overwatch. Like, come on. It is how old school Overwatch was. It's how Overwatch should be, and I don't know why they made Roku. Everyone complained about Roku when it came out, but never removed it.
Oh, did they
Like,
Goats
Roku is kind of
still viable at all, or
Goat's not viable unless you're
Viable.
trolling. Goats is for lower tier players. Like
yeah,
if the
definitely. Or
if their DPS is like doo-doo, you know, then you are able to run goats and just because punish them from not being able to hit shots. But it's lower tier.
shields. Yeah, shields in the lower tier are.
No, shields is good in general. You should always have shields.
Yep.
Unless, I mean, not really. If you have strong, for example, as a tank, if you have strong support, by support I mean strong DPS and strong heals, then they're able to support you, and you're able to run something like Zarya, Hog, or whatever. It's really common. Shields are not as common anymore because in higher ranks, because they do kind of limit your mobility, and also
True.
no one really likes to play shields, and it's hard to play them well, right? Because people know how to jiggle peek and this and that, and they will just crack your shield really early on, and it requires great team coordination. Works well with 6-stack. I think a double double off tanks like Diva, Hog, Zara, Hog definitely does work better because these guys are very meta right now.
You have an Overwatch team now, right? You play them with them in ranked, you said?
Just friends, I guess.
Oh.
We have like 4 people. I mean, I know more people. We could have 6-stack, but oops, we're fucked. I forgot this is a thing. Okay,
How are they? You're doing good with them? You're winning? Are you winning, son?
yeah, I just find like the best players I could in my games. Well, not the best, like people who can help me. For example, if the enemy Hanzo's insane, I will not invite him, even though he is insane. Why? Because we do the same thing. Because he's
True.
a sniper, we don't want a double sniper, right? So, oh, dude, okay, graphic settings are not.
Don't want to force them to
So,
play tank or something. That'd be kind of weird.
So that's why I mean, just some people, you know, also they're chill or whatever. So I have one X top 500 and one X X Masters. Well, he's diamond now. We're all diamond now. One X top 500 and one X Masters support and one X top 500 tank and DPS flex player. And we have another dedicated DPS who plays like consistent damage over time to complement
Fair
me
enough.
because
Yeah.
I can't do that. So I think it's pretty good lineup. I also know a support duo that we can call, but they like to play duel. I don't know why. So we could theoretically 6-stack, but we don't do that all the time. You don't really need to. Sometimes just it is just what it is. There are games. There's 3 types of games. There are games that are winnable. There are games that are unwinnable, and there are games that are
make a difference.
like. Yeah, basically, there are games that are like easy win. There are games that are not possible, and there are games that are winnable.
Just straight
Most
on?
games are
It doesn't change?
What?
Like, you just go into the game and you're like, okay, I lose. Is it just like
Sometimes
that?
you just know.
Some games are just
Sometimes
like
you
that.
know. No,
really?
because you go into a game, it's like, oh shit, 4 DPS. Okay, well, it's over. It's possible. It's
That's
possible.
what you mean.
These
Okay.
games are what I actually call winnable. That's why I'm talking about this. You might think, oh shit, that's like unwinnable. We have 4 DPS and 1 heal, 1 tank. That's unwinnable. But it is winnable. Okay? For the common folk, it is unwinnable. But if you want to rank up, these gotta be winnable. It's not whether you think it's winnable or not, it's that these gotta be winnable.
Oh,
And you gotta try your
fair
best, and
enough.
sometimes you do win. You do pick them up.
Hmm.
I mean, you can't just give up. I mean, you're stuck with them anyways, so you might as well make the best out of it.
True.
Try to play sometimes people will say, oh, in these cases, or like if your teammate's throwing or whatever, you should switch to help your team. No, fuck that. If they're throwing, you need to be the one that's not throwing. So play your main. So I just normally this is why I don't solo queue because solo queue literally cannot do anything about it. But with doubles, you can be like, hey, can you go support? And I go Widow, and I will fucking kill like 3 to 4 people every team fight and just
Okay,
make them not possible to win the game. That's my job. Obviously that doesn't always go the way. For example, if the enemies have 2 brain cells and they switch to Genji
Yeah.
or like anyone that counters me, it's over. But a lot of times they won't because they'd be like, hey, they have 5 DPS. They'll be like, they have 5 or 4 DPS. It's an easy win, and then you just can't punish them for that. And if your team is DPS, it's actually decent. You can carry 1 or 2 useless DPS with 3 good DPS, one tank, 1 heal, or something like that. It's definitely winnable, right? You gotta make the games winnable. Otherwise, they will remain unwinnable.
Right. Cool.
I know it is. Sometimes you just, but you should have a mindset of, oh, okay, well, this is probably not a good team because these people often are very arrogant. They won't switch. They won't communicate and this and that, and that's that. But most games are not unwinnable. They're not winnable, but they're not unwinnable. They're like, okay, I guess it's gonna be a pain in the ass for another 30 minutes, but it's still doable.
What are your experiences with League voice chat? Oh, not League, Overwatch voice chat.
Not a lot of people use it, surprisingly.
Damn.
Not a lot of people use it. It can be quite toxic. This is why you don't go into lower ranks because everyone thinks they're fucking Pine and just Shroud and just gods, but they're doo-doo. Low-key.
Damn,
Not
that's
low-key,
surprising
high-key
to me.
garbage. I mean, that's just the same thing with every game. Once you get to higher ranks, and I don't know, and voice chat, if someone roasts you, roast them back. They do ban you for it. Don't roast them back. Actually, I roast them back. I will say the only one thing. I will not fucking say anything.
You can get banned from the voice chat, really?
You can. It's
what?
pretty easy if remember if you got 30-day ban?
Oh damn! But you were the one who voiced everything, and he got banned.
No, he typed.
Oh
I
damn!
think it's easier for a matter of fact.
Okay.
But voice, it's definitely still possible.
A thief on the attack. Jeez.
But I don't fucking type because type either you're gonna try to be helpful, or you're gonna roast them, right? Once you roast them, so here's
you don't
why
go back.
I don't roast people. I don't try to roast people because once you roast them, they're gone. Okay, you just pretend that they're gone. You might as well mute them afterwards. That's what I do, because they're never ever gonna work with you once you roast them.
True.
I mean, people that are gonna work with you regardless are not gonna be the people that are gonna try to roast you. There will be people trying to win shit. They're not gonna try to roast you and be toxic. The people that be toxic probably don't care or have too massive of an ego to give a shit about winning as a team and just shit in general. So once you roast them, it's over. But that's fine. That's fine. So this is what I do. I try not to roast people. I try to stay positive, and whenever I don't really get roasted, because I always do good for the most part. Okay. It's not like I'm useless, and I will switch. I'm willing to switch. For example, I do bad. He's like people are like, hey, you're doing kind of bad. Can you switch so I can play this so we can counter there? That's just a normal suggestion. That's not really a roast, so I'll be like, sure. And
yeah, I have to agree, 100%.
You only like get roast if your team is either really toxic for no reason, or like you want to switch or you did something wrong, right? So sometimes I don't know, I just don't say anything, and then at one point I will tell him to go kill himself and on extreme shit, and I will mute him right afterwards. I never fucking talk to him again. It works for me. Yes, I will tell him repeatedly to kill himself. Nobody loves him.
Okay, yeah, okay, wow. Now that Enray's here, yeah. So what are you guys watching these days?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. If he's telling you the same thing,
bruh, I'm just gonna say like, let's not say too much. Let's just not say too much.
Right? And you're gonna just sit there and take it? No, I'm not his mom or his bitch or anything like that. I don't know him.
Yeah, but like, most people more clever.
Great.
Like,
I don't need to. I don't want to. I don't want to come engage, and I want to win the game and play well. He's not gonna just stop playing because he probably wants to win as well. Even if he roasts you, he's probably still gonna play. So I don't want to engage in this prolonged whatever conversation that makes everyone unpleasant.
Fair
I
enough.
don't like
fair
to
enough.
roast people. Besides, outside of COD, COD is just a place where you do because COD's games don't matter, and that's why people do it.
COD, the voice chat is the game. You play for the voice chat.
True. But like Like so, but like in games that matter, I don't want to do it. But I'm not. But I'm gonna make sure that he knows that I ain't a bitch, and I'm not gonna sit there and take it. And that's why I say extreme shit, and never say anything afterwards.
And you don't
I
get banned?
either.
Really?
I don't say too much. I'm prepared to get banned. If I get banned for it, I'll call it stupid. I will complain, and I will get on with my life. Like it's not like my life isn't playing Overwatch.
Okay,
So
last
whatever,
question about this.
I'm willing to get banned.
Last question about Overwatch. What's
taking this shit?
What's your plan after you get top 500?
Uninstall the game and don't play it.
Okay, so what are you guys watching these days? I want to know. Henry, what are you up to?
Oh, I've been watching Mob Psycho.
Wait, is Owen in the chat?
Owen?
Did you just say Owen?
No.
Okay, good. Because if Owen's in the chat, I'm gonna have to do something.
Owen Zhang?
No, Owen Yu.
Owen Yu, he's
Dude,
here
my
in the
man
server.
hasn't sent me the. It's
never
been like
been
4
here.
days. He still hasn't sent me the lab report.
Ah, yeah,
Like
you were
the
talking
data.
to him, but you're
Like, are you kidding me?
Henry, how are you
Owen
enjoying
is
it?
like that.
I know, dude.
It's
He's.
really, it's really interesting. Yeah. Hold on. I don't know. Am I supposed to comment on?
What? Just say
I don't
whatever
know.
you
There's
want.
nothing much to comment on. It's amusing. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Recently, I finished the, what's it called? ID Invaded. That was pretty interesting. I think you should check it out. I don't know. It wasn't like, but then I don't know. I can see why people would enjoy it. It's like,
Yeah, booze.
it's pretty interesting. Like, there's like, what's it called? There's serial killers, and then they like detect their traces, and they use their traces and send a serial killer into the serial killer's mind to find out who the serial killer is. I think that's pretty interesting. Yeah. It's called ID Invaded. But yeah.
Yeah, and you also know my board game.
Board game, yeah. How's it going?
I came up with a new idea. So basically, I'm reworking the game.
Okay.
I'm gonna change the core of the game.
Interesting. Make it more like fast paced or something.
So more of a more hidden role instead of the social.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I hope it'll work out.
Okay, yeah. Good luck with that. Mm-hmm. Xiao Yu, you watching anything?
No.
Seriously?
I already went over this stuff.
Damn. Okay.
Busy. I did watch a little bit, I guess, but I already talked about it last time, and I already showed you.
Yeah.
Alright,
Fair
you
enough. I
watch
was just
it.
asking if anything new. What was it? Do you guys watch any movies or any like Netflix shows? I don't.
I don't. Netflix is expensive.
Usually
I
if the
pirate.
parent has it or something, like Amazon Prime or
I
something.
always pirate movies, whatever. Because come on, who pays for it?
Oh my god. I am so surprised by just like how much you're just gonna put up.
What do you mean?
No
What
comment.
do you think? I
Thing.
pay for it? Are you kidding me? Why would you pay for
God.
something that you can get it for free?
Oh my god.
Trolling.
You know, like
What?
most people would just say, yeah, use Netflix. Like, well,
No,
okay, man.
too expensive. Make it $0 and I'll pay for it.
Wow.
Listen, if there are cheaper alternatives, there's no point. Like,
Pay
if you don't
for
do
it
it,
with my.
Man.
if you don't do it, someone else is gonna do it.
Bruh.
Exactly. And I don't even watch that much. I just like watch like occasionally. Like when Joker came out, I knew I had to watch that, and then that was it. I think that was it, and maybe like a couple of possible something else.
I
but
want to watch
like,
it,
2
but I don't think I'll
movies.
ever watch it in my life. I don't know.
It's okay. I thought it was pretty good, but it's not for everybody. It's too edgy though. It is too edgy.
I just don't have the attention span for a movie, but I can sit down and watch like a 24 episode anime in one go.
Just a weeaboo, bro.
Because anime moves fast.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Actually, hold on. Never mind.
Some of
Depends
them.
on what you watch.
Depends on what you watch, yeah.
Didn't we talk about like that last time?
No.
Right? We did.
We talked about what was your
oh
favorite
no, we
or
talked
whatever.
about the other thing. My bad.
I don't remember. When Henry, are you playing any games? You got your gaming computer now.
Wait, you have a gaming computer now?
Oh yeah. I was so the new Genshin. There was a new boss, and
How did you do?
3 hours trying to beat it.
Bruh! Bruh!
It's a really difficult boss from.
When did you start playing Genshin?
He's always been playing Genshin.
You always play Genshin? When?
Yeah,
When
right?
came
Yeah.
out?
Maybe 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Weeaboo.
What?
Can't
Yeah,
believe
bro.
it. Can't believe it.
I'll have you know, I'm literally an alpha tester for Honkai Impact 3rd, okay?
I don't care, bro. I was there
Really?
as well. Yes. But I never played the
Damn.
game after release. I don't know.
Yeah, basically.
Surprised.
No, I was in beta.
I've been playing
Like,
mobile
early
games.
easy.
usually.
Yeah,
Oh,
Anrui's
you
played
not
like every
playing-
mobile
oh.
game probably. I don't even know anymore.
You're not playing PC Genshin?
Wait,
Bruh.
you're not?
Don't people play
Anrui,
Genshin?
you are, right?
Hmm?
You're playing PC
What?
Genshin, right? Yeah?
Yeah, PC Genshin. Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank God, because you can run it, you better.
yes. Yeah. Of course.
Oh yeah, I heard there's like some people saying you're gonna get a house and a dog. I'm really interested.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know if
can
that's
get a-
real.
Dude, the dog has an AI.
Is it real? Is this real?
It walks up to you and then it rolls over and barks.
Oh
There's a
my
new housing
God.
system.
Oh
I
my
already played the
God.
game, I know.
And, like if you like walk away, it like follows you, it tails you, and it like sits down once it comes up to you. If they add the pet feature where you can pet pets, it's done. Like, it's done. It's finished. Development is done.
If the dog update does come out though, I'll start Genshin again. Yeah.
Oh, it is. It's out right now.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, how do you even get the
Yeah.
dog?
You need to finish a mission. Leave
Jesus Christ.
chapter 1 of the Genshin storyline, and
Yeah, it's gonna take too
You-
long. I don't know about
yeah,
this
it
anymore.
takes quite a long time. Yeah,
Like re-dive back into the game. I don't know.
depends on
The
how far
dog.
you are.
But the dog.
Well,
I,
people play
I heard like
Genshin
Genshin
just-
Impact 3rd character is gonna get joined in, but I think I don't know about that one.
Third-
Some
third
pink haired
region.
girl.
Don't people play Genshin just for the girls?
What?
No, I play. Dude, the music of Genshin.
Dude, they have like
Like,
3
yeah, I don't play
soundtracks or
Genshin for the
something.
girls? I mean, I don't even play Genshin. but,
Like-
Like everyone I know plays Genshin.
I literally listen to every soundtrack I can find, but Genshin, Jesus Christ, what are they like 3 soundtracks? No freaking way I'm getting into that.
There's 3 soundtracks.
I think 2 or 3, like Jesus Christ. They're all like feature length soundtracks too. They're not like, you know, like your average indie game soundtracks. Actual like huge soundtracks.
Oh, you mean like the discs? Oh, I see. Yeah, there's like an hour.
Holy hell!
Hour long.
Oh,
Wait, there's 5? There's 5 soundtracks?
There's 5 albums.
Yeah, 5 soundtrack
Oh,
albums.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the
yeah.
hell?
There were moments.
I have to go soon. Anrui, take over.
I don't know. I don't have much to talk
It's your
about.
podcast now.
How long have you been going for?
1 hour? Wait.
Jimmy haven't asked anything interesting. to be
I don't
fair.
know. I don't like questions. I said they're too sterile. I just like talking. I don't know. Henry, you want anything to talk about?
What are you playing?
In Doom Eternal on very low graphics.
Doom Eternal. Wait, you can play Doom Eternal on PC.
Of course, Doom Eternal was a PC game, bro.
Oh, it's
What do you
nin-
mean? Oh, console games suck. You can't quick switch
What?
like what I'm doing.
Console games are rad.
I haven't played in a while.
Man,
no, you can't play
console
Doom Eternal.
games with their like membership. I heard Nintendo's getting its like Nintendo Online.
Nintendo's getting
Jesus.
fucked. I don't know what
You know what's an Xbox? It's finally free to play Fortnite without the live gold membership now.
My little brother was watching a video. You can play Roblox for free on Xbox now.
Yeah, finally! It's been years!
Dude, it's such a scam. It's
Like,
like $20.
PlayStation had it since like I don't even know how many years ago they've been doing it. You could play for free. Like Fortnite when it came out on release, you could play for free. We waited years on
I don't know
Xbox.
why you wouldn't play PlayStation. PlayStation just infinitely better.
Yeah, but
It's a
before
better
before all the PlayStation 4 like Epic Gamer games came out, it was like Xbox was cool.
No, dude, Xbox always have worse performance by a mile.
No, but the thing is, like when
That's just
PS4
always
released,
clutch.
they didn't have a good library or anything, so Xbox
I
was just far
guess.
like more attractive at that point. Who would know that
That's-
PlayStation will literally own every single thing that is considered a game at this day? It's ridiculous. Xbox has
Xbox
nothing
has-
now.
Collecting dust
Yeah.
past.
I don't know.
I'm still
This
playing
game
Nier. I
definitely, in
started
my opinion-
playing Nier again on my Xbox. I gotta finish that.
Brr.
Long game.
You know, there's like, they made like actually animations if you try to look up her skirt or whatever.
What? What are you talking about?
If you look up 2V skirt, they will like kick you in the face or whatever. Well, no, that's the other character. I can't remember. I saw a clip of it.
Oh.
Yes. I don't know.
There's this really weird feature. You can self-destruct, right? You don't die. You blow up and then you blow off your skirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Japan.
yeah.
Japan.
I saw that.
Japan.
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, dude.
This-
Hell yeah.
This is
Dude, I
like
saw
one of
that,
my
I saw
favorite
that.
jokes. What is it? 2B's butt has more polygons than Ocarina of Time. Oh, that's my favorite. My favorite. I don't even know if it's true, but I want to believe. It's so stupid.
Probably.
Who even knows?
People would just play that game this corny.
Bruh?
Yeah, dude. Okay, you know what? Whatever.
People play it for like philosophical, like the, what's it called? Themes, right? Or
I don't get
whatever.
it. I don't know.
It's like androids versus robots. And then like the humanity's not there any wait, but I don't care. Humanity's gone. Yeah. The whole premise of the game, oh, it's just spoilers.
Don't worry, I probably won't play it.
You're setting
I'll
up the
never
game for like no, you're setting up the world like as androids for like
Oh.
humans to return. They're like living on the moon, and then like first ending like I don't know 30 hours in or something, 20 hours in, you find out that humanity is extinct, and then like there's no point in your existence, your own corporation, and that like it's all a lie.
Yeah, I forgot that some guy might. Who's gonna be watching 1 hour in? Am I right?
What?
Who's gonna be watching at all?
Who's gonna be
I'm just
watching?
here
There's like
because Jimmy asked
5
me to.
people last time. Yeah, I just do this for fun. I mean, like,
I could be queuing to get 500 right now.
who cares?
I mean, if you
Say what?
What? You're cutting out.
watch that. Oh, sorry. Watch you go up for 500.
I can't fucking talk and play. No.
Yeah, he has to
And I
talk
have
to
to
his
talk in
team.
game as well. It's gonna be very
Yeah.
annoying. And I also have to get because I have my set team.
That's why I said we could have just played Phantom Forces, but Shaggy's like, yeah,
Oh,
I don't
Phantom
want to
Forces.
play Phantom Forces.
Dude, Phantom Force's lowest.
Lowest?
What? To its lowest mouse sensitivity settings is higher than.
It's so high. Yeah. No.
it's so
Oh,
high.
Xiao Yu, you can go even
can't-
lower. You can just go
You
into the
can't.
mouse sensitivity thing, and you need to type like 0.01 or something.
It's still too high. I'm pretty sure.
That's what I do, and it's like somewhat workable for me at least.
Really? I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't think it works for some games. I don't know. I just.
It works for Phantom
Okay.
Forces, I know, because I do it.
I
I don't
Not
know.
enticing. I mean, I could just play COD if I wanted to.
Sensitivity is ridiculous.
I can't just play COD if I wanted to.
Yeah,
play
I
that
don't
game.
know. I
don't
own
even
World
have
War
Roblox
II
installed.
COD. Like, maybe I should play that. I don't know.
I have Modern Warfare and Warzone.
At this point, all those COD games are just the Grandmaster is still in the game. They're just they're still playing for some reason.
I don't know. Some people will play. So there's still people play Modern Warfare 2.
Hmm.
Yeah, you really need some real questions next time.
I think I got through everything. Real questions? I don't know what you want me to talk about. I talked about
don't-
everything.
Like real questions.
What the heck is a real question?
Like real questions.
Henry, help me out here.
Maybe something like, oh, what's your most memorable game that you've played?
Like no real questions.
What the heck is a real
Yeah,
question?
like-
What do you want from me? What?
I don't know what real questions are. Just
Like
What?
the difference between Widowmaker in lower tier and higher tier?
You already went through this.
that's
Yeah, I know, that's
not
what I
really a
asked.
real question. Okay, you know what? Just
Okay,
whatever.
what is life?
exactly real
Is
question?
overall.
Asking the big question for you.
How can you prove that the theory of relativity is false?
You can't because someone proved it to not be.
What is proof?
TOK moment, bro.
Okay, Mo.
You know what? Hmm. if Earth lost, I think, how much was it? 20 billion kilograms of mass every second,
Huh?
it would take, I forgot how long, was it 20 years or something like that?
20 years for your
Earth.
mom to disintegrate.
Did you see that meme? I don't know. Whatever. I'll go. You guys take over. I don't care. Yes.
I think we just end it
Go.
here. I don't know. But you gotta help me out here. What do you want to talk about? I have no clue.
Ask him about things.
Bruh. Oh, hey, Daniel's here, too. Wow. Got a whole company now. Whole community.
Ask him about
I'm
things,
gonna
I guess.
cry.
Ask him, I don't know, personal questions that make him uncomfortable.
What? This is just a casual chat. I don't want to, like, go into your psychology. Jesus Christ.
It's a joke.
What made
just like
you think about playing Overwatch, and how does it
Our
make
psychology?
you feel?
If you want to die.
Huh?
Yep. If you don't hate a game, that just means you haven't played it enough. Truth. If you play any game enough, you won't hate it.
What the hell is he talking about?
Alright, you guys have fun.
Sure. I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to talk about?
Daniel, I finally beat the boss.
Ooh.
Damn, let's go. What did it take?
So,
You can play Phantom
what
Forces.
did it take? Okay, so I had to swap out one of my characters for. Wait, do you play Genshin, by the way?
Occasionally.
Oh.
You know what I'm
I
talking
know
about? Okay,
this.
yeah, okay. So, I had to like actually get a shield character. Except I didn't build him. He's just like level 40, really low level. I just have him with the shield. Then I ate some defense food, so I wouldn't get one shot. That was pretty. I just needed to get better, I guess.
Nice.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Oh.
like I had to like predict when he was gonna do his disgusting moves, so that like you could try to at least somewhat dodge it. Sometimes like you would be behind him and do his like fall over move, and he still hit you. Which is where the defense made sure that I don't get one shot by like I can't dodge.
How's the grinding Genshin, anyways?
It's really not bad. I have 18 million Mora.
What? 10 million?
18 million.
Bruh.
Yeah. That's probably why I'm having trouble clearing things.
You're not
18
spending it at all?
million
It's capitalism.
No, I'm not. The artifact grinding is a little, I guess. The like the material grinding, that stuff is fine. I'm doing fine.
Right.
Except for the hard events, where it actually requires you to have a cohesive.
Right.
Because right now, when I enter like a new zone or something, it says something like Liyue Harbor, highly dangerous underneath it. Because like my party levels are just generally so low that the game is like, he must be a new character visiting this area for the first time. I must warn him that Liyue Harbor is a highly dangerous.
Wait. Where does all the money go anyways, Mora? Like, leveling? That's where it goes, right?
Yes, leveling takes up like 100,000 for levels. Then like your talents could take up to like 1 million more every talent. Yep. Your artifacts like or
Yeah. Cause I remember, I was just leveling my Noel, and all of a sudden all my money gone. I'm like, what?
all money. Correct.
And I was like, this game's bad.
That's why I don't level my character.
Cause and effect. Oh, yo, big brain.
Yep. Here's me with my Barbara DPS. Like having low level characters, I think makes the game actually fun.
Challenge, right?
Because yeah, the challenge. Like beating that boss. Usually, I mean, if you have like Zhongli or something, you just literally walk up to him and hit to death.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any damage at the same time. Like it took me 3 hours of like planning, molding, raging at like, what? How the frick are you supposed to dodge that? What? What is going on? What? There's nothing that you can't tell if it's gonna attack or not. Yep, that was me. Yesterday.
How far along are you, Daniel?
In what?
Gengen.
I think I'm still doing the tutorial.
Oh. Oh, wait. Dan here. Wait. Hey, yo, how you doing, League? You're like smoking babies, right?
Yeah.
Did you get to silver?
Yep.
Gaming. Get the gold now.
Will do.
That's my goal right now. I'm gonna get the gold. I'm silver too.
Play more competitive. I cannot stand.
Really interesting.
Yeah, I'm like, every time I get into a game, it's because of inexperience. I literally don't play competitive games. Every time I get into like a competitive game, like my hands get cold. The temperature of the room just suddenly drops, and I'm like,
Really?
alright, let's do this.
I don't know. I think of competitive league as just regular league. Like competitive league is league.
That's
It's
mindset.
just regular. Yeah. Like draft blind. That's boring.
It's probably because I care about my rank. I use.
Your rank? I don't know. Well, I don't understand the competitive mindset, honestly. Like, some people, why do people play ranked again? It was like Xiao Yu talked
I
about
should
it.
play
It was like-
ranked, get better at the game instead of... get better
Yeah,
rank.
that's why I play, but then, like, there's also, you can play to, what's it called? Just for the rewards or whatever.
Rewards. You need to gold, you get that, like...
Yeah, Xiao Yu called that unhealthy.
Yeah, that is unhealthy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I play just so I can be at the same level as my friends, I guess. Right? And I'm getting a little too high, though. I'm excited. Wait. Yeah, Anrui, you play League, right? Very little, or?
Oh, I was playing Valorant with you.
Ah, right. I don't know. Valorant's...
I was having a lot of fun with the operator and martial snipers.
Ah, right.
It's so funny. It's just like you're in like a full buy round, and I'm just holding an ankle, and then bam, headshot. And
Bruh.
then the guy just like, hey, yeah. I think those sniper shots are
Okay.
getting kills through
yeah.
smokes as
Valorant. I don't know. I could never get into it. I mainly just run in with a shotgun and just die.
Yep. Right. That's how it goes sometimes.
Right.
Something actually I did notice. Usually I like to play the support characters, all that stuff.
Mhm.
Like, I used to play like Sage and because you literally don't have to do anything, right? You have your self heal, you have your heal to other people. You also revive them. You don't have to really get kills in order to like impact on the game.
As long as
But
you
recently
heal your team, you're doing something good.
You're doing your job, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. But recently I've been playing Yoru, which is a really low skills floor, high skill ceiling character. It's the new character in Valorant where you can put down like a portal that travels forward, and then you can recast and you teleport to the portal.
What the
So
hell?
Basically, the portal is also invisible unless they're in like a certain range. So usually, you send your portal in, you flash them, you recast your E, so you teleport behind them, and then since the enemy is like flashed, you get the kill on them from behind them, basically. So it's a really high skill where like you have like
What?
tools to like fake out your opponent, like, you have like flashes, teleportation, and I've been playing him, and I've realized that my like gun skill and all that stuff has improved quite a bit
Oh.
by playing like an actual duelist. Like, I've been getting significantly more kills
Yeah.
than if I'm playing like Sage or something.
Sage, I usually just like sit in the back lane. Teammate gets
I
hurt,
sit in
heal.
the back. I'm like, you need healing? Let me just top you off over there. Like, yeah, you got this, man. You got this. And then like there's a wall. I'm like, yes, I must block off the enemy. Then with like Yoryu, I actually have to
Mhm.
like go forward, like aggressively flash people, peek corners,
Mhm.
all that stuff.
They also added
Gets me
was
more-
a new woman. She can like shoot a tiger or something at you.
Yeah, I was also playing that character.
What the heck is
Um,
that? I remember I was just playing some with like Xiao Yu. I just like, okay, let's play some Valorant again, and just lion coming at me with a tiger. Like, what the heck is going on?
And that character is also a really big support, which is why I also tried to play her. And I also realized that I don't get kills with her at all.
Hmm. She seems like a
And, when
support.
playing- very support. If you're duo queuing, Sky, which is that character, is probably your best supporter in a duo queue.
Interesting.
Because for flashes, you can choose
Mhm.
whether to flash or not. Like most flashes, like they're flashing no matter what, right?
Yeah.
But her flash, you can choose whether or not to like activate your flash. Her flash also has the longest range out of any flashes in the. So like you can throw your flash in, and it just stays there in the air for like a long time. People might look away or try to start shooting it. That's when your friend comes in, peeks
Ah.
them while they're distracted. Don't flash them at all. Bait.
Yeah. I've seen some really dumb video. Like, it seems like there's a little too many flashes in Valorant now.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah.
Like, you can get flashed like 5 times or something. Like, what the heck?
Especially, yeah, some characters they just flash you.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think.
Teleporting make you.
Yeah, continue.
That's
Yeah.
The teleporting character also has like fake footsteps you can put down that really mess with you.
Oh, what? I
Oh, so-
don't know about this.
Yeah, so you know how in like Steep or like so in Valorant, footsteps is probably your like biggest information source.
Like R6, I guess.
Yeah, they're like it's like in R6. Imagine if you can put footsteps anywhere on your map and activate the footsteps to like occur at any.
Bruh.
You could really mess with people by doing that. Like someone's probably defusing. Right? You throw down your footsteps and you activate it. Your footsteps starts walking to the left of the opponent. The person's defusing, right? It's like, oh shit, someone's coming up to me.
Hmm.
So they peek your footsteps. No one's there, and then you're behind them with your teleport and hit them. And it sounds like you can do a lot of cool things with the character.
Yeah, I feel like Valorant really does it well in combining abilities and was a gun skill. I feel like Overwatch it was too focused on like
Ability.
yeah. I don't know. Still not a game I'd play. I don't know. I feel like Valorant's hard to get into for some reason. It's just like overall it's just sluggish. Like getting into a game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can see. Champion Select is like an entire minute long.
Yeah.
And if people don't pick it, they just take a long time to load in, I guess. Oh, but actually, they added a fantastic game mode. Called Spike Rush.
Mm.
Basically, it's
Yeah.
5 rounds long, 6 rounds long. It's so short. Like you can literally play one round in like 10, and it basically gives you the entire Valorant experience. 5 rounds, 10 minutes,
Damn.
like 40 minutes.
Yeah. I've seen they added like a ton of new modes or something.
They also added like gun game.
Oh, what? A gun
that.
game? What the heck?
Yeah, they added gun game, and it's like 10 minutes. It's stuff you like. Usually I don't play what's it called, multiplayer game, because it takes too long.
Mm-hmm.
But like with
Right.
Spike Rush, I can just go in for like 2 games and get out.
Right.
Yeah, I think I've played like 4 or 5 actual games. The rest of the games, I'm
What?
just kidding. I'm exaggerating with it.
Right.
Like, yeah, the actual game, not really. Play the Spike Rush where you can grab
Interesting.
abilities. Just practice your like killing skills.
Hmm. Let's see. Then, what are you up to these days?
I play League, and I get depressed, and then I stop playing League, and then life is happy again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you play what's it called? Rise 80s? Is that all you play?
Sure. I play him in other lanes occasionally.
Uh, Yesterday I saw a Rise top. What do you think about this? You interested?
I play that occasionally.
What?
However, I feel like it's like on the verge of being a ranged top laner. Cause like he's nowhere close to Teemo or Vayne, but he's just annoying, you know, for the enemy team.
Yeah.
I like playing champs that aren't annoying for the enemy team.
That aren't annoying?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
What?
good.
Interesting. What?
Because like I remember earlier when I was playing Xerath, somebody went Xerath Vel'Koz's bot lane, and it was literally so toxic I couldn't play the game. So I'm like, I don't want other people to feel like this.
Wow. Wow. Good man, good man. Yeah, I do feel like Rise is pretty... I don't know. I don't like playing against a Rise, honestly.
Why not?
Like, you know, like you have your Flux and you press Q and the entire enemy team is dead.
Yeah, but that's late game. You actually have to have a lot of farm to get to the one-shotting.
Right. I don't know. Rise is one of the more... I don't know what to say about this. Like, he's interesting. He's an interesting character, I guess.
He's like the only mage left that doesn't have escape tools per se. Like he has his ult, but
And it-
think about like
So,
Vhagar has a giant AoE cage.
right.
You can one shot with his ulti and just run away. But like Ryze is a battle mage.
He has
He's
a
supposed to have
root
more-
though, right?
He has a 1.5 second root, but he has no sustain, which is what a battle mage should have.
Yeah. If he's a burst mage, I think that's fine, no?
But his range is too small to be a burst mage.
True. Yeah.
And what is he?
What is he? He's a blue man.
Blue man. Those blue.
Yeah. I've just been playing Swain a lot. I find Swain really nice because he's what's it called? He's sustain and he's a ton of damage. And plus he's really annoying.
Yeah, he's really annoying to play against.
Like enemy ADC's worst nightmare. Jesus Christ. Like his E range? Okay, it should be nerfed, honestly. You can go through
Swain?
like both the fighting minions and the caster minions and hook them behind that. It's like what? Like what? And then like in one combo at level 3 you can half their HP with electrocute. What? And you have sustain with your ultimate. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous.
Reminds me of like playing Scion support.
Apparently, Swain is a battle mage
Mm.
because he has like sustain from his ult and passive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't think you even need skill to play him.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I got through everything I wanted to talk about today. Is there anything else? We can just end it off. Any final comments? Henry? Hello?
Gaming.
Gaming? Okay. Gaming.
Gaming.
Wow. Oh, wait. You guys gonna play Clash today?
Crashed it.
Yeah, League. Wait. Do either of you play Clash?
Me?
Nope.
No. Oh. Sad. Whatever.
No friends.
Mm-hmm.